Anybody heard from Chris Rock lately? Anybody seen him or heard from him since the slap? Anybody, y'all need to check on him since the slap? I haven't heard from him or seen from him, but when I saw this article, Chris Rock, the real reason Chris Rock stormed off stage at a billionaire's party, I ain't know what to think. I was like, what is going on with Chris Rock? That slap really affected him, huh? But I bet you this. I bet you he won't talk about nobody else bald headed wife. I bet you that. That's the slap that was heard across the world, honey. And we'll never forget it. And he'll never be the same. Couldn't have been me. It couldn't have been me. He would have beat my ass. I would have beat his one. Either or, but they say Chris Rock is not a fighter. Boy, you better learn. You better learn. Otherwise, somebody else gonna come and slap you on the other cheek. You better learn how to fight back. Talk about your mama told you not to fight in front of white people. F that. Huh? He said his stand up. The reason why he didn't strike back because his mother or his parents, somebody told him not to fight, and especially in front of white people. Fighting another black person in front of a white person. That's why he's suffering now, because he didn't stand up for himself. He didn't defend himself. But according to the Daily Mail, the real reason why Chris Rock stormed at a billionaire's party, and we about to find out. We about to get into this and find out. Chris Rock refused to continue his surprise comedy set at a billionaire's holiday party after he spotted children in the audience and did not feel comfortable exposing them to his crude content. Well, I heard he saw somebody in the audience with a camera and he didn't want cameras to be allowed. That's why he walked off. The comedian, who is 59, baffled the VIP partygoers when he reportedly stormed out just minutes after he took the stage at Executive Chairman Anthony Pratt's winter shindig this weekend, with some claiming he was angry at being filmed. Now, sources have told Daily News or DailyMail.com that Rock, who is the father of daughters Lola 22 and Zahara 20, was unaware that there would be children in the audience. Chris did leave the stage that night, an insider told DailyMail.com. His routine was not suitable for children, coupled with the fact that people were filming when it was agreed that it will not be recorded, led to his decision to end the performance. So that was true. People weren't supposed to be recording. What's wrong with these celebrities, man? Who do they think they are? I mean, this stems from people worshiping them. People worshiping them and letting them get away with anything, just worshiping them like they gods. When you worship somebody like that, they think they heaven on high. You can't tell them no, you can't tell them nothing. Chris did not storm out, nor did he disrespect anyone. He simply decided to end this because it was not the content he believed children should be exposed to. I can dig it. I can dig it, but maybe you should have explained that to the people instead of just walking out like you King Pharaoh or something. I'm just saying. Rock, who will host Saturday Night Live, I think this weekend. Yep, he kicked off his set with a joke about the political climate in the United States of this here America, honey. Our new push will be out of space. We will put all the Mexicans on the rockets, he joked. See, that ain't funny. That's not funny. Chris Rock has never been funny to me. But it was claimed he then saw something like he wasn't supposed to be taped, video, reported, or whatever else wasn't supposed to happen before abruptly ending his very short set, according to gossip columnist Cindy Adams of the New York Post. She recalled how he didn't complain, didn't explain, didn't do one more minute before leaving. He was barreling quickly, forcefully through people to the exit doors. Rock's stand-up routines often contain curse words and other derogatory and offensive language. In most in his most recent Netflix show, Selective Outrage, it came with the following disclaimer. Chris Rock's Netflix comedy special is not appropriate or suitable for children or family viewing due to inappropriate and sexually explicit language. Viewer discretion is advised. It features him telling parents, stop telling our kids that they are special. Mm. That may be special to you, but not to me. I don't play that ish. Every day before my kids leave school, I get them at the door and say, Lola and Zara, check this out. As soon as you leave the door, no one gives a F about you. That's true. As soon as your children leave the house, don't nobody care. In a separate skit from the show, Rock spoke about relationships and why they sometimes don't last. He said, people always like when we get together, it was so much fun, but then problems arose. No, they didn't. Nothing arose. Every problem, every problem you had today, you had when you met. But you were effing so, but you were effing so you forgave. You knew he didn't do dishes, but he gave you good. You knew he couldn't cook, but he licked your. Anyway, that is not funny. That is not funny at all to me. Maybe I had to see it. This weekend's incident came after Rock came under scrutiny for a chilling joke he made about Sean Diddy Combs teaching kids wrong from wronger. Now, I probably would want to hear that. The joke from the 2003 VMAs resurfaced on TikTok in the wake of the explosive allegations against Combs. Rock, who revealed he was diagnosed with a nonverbal learning disorder in 2020, told the audience, my favorite show on MTV is Making the Band with P. Diddy. What is a nonverbal learning disorder? I sure would like to know. Nonverbal. It popped right up. A nonverbal learning disorder is a neurodevelopmental disorder that affects a person's ability to learn from nonverbal information. Oh, so he can't learn unless he hears it. People with NVLD have strong verbal skills but have trouble with nonverbal communication, visual, spatial processing, and other nonverbal skills. Okay, Chris Rock. Well, maybe I hope you learn from that slap. It was visual, but I hope you learn from that slap not to talk about other people's bald-headed wives. I hope you learn from that slap with your non-verbal learning disorder that you can't go around, joking or not, talking about people's bald-headed wives. I'm just saying, you just can't do it. Just saying. But at least his daughter's black. Anyway, it's the best show on television because you get to see Puff Daddy being a mentor to the children. And who better than Puff Daddy to show the kids wrong from wronger? That's right. You get to see Puff Daddy pass down great fatherly advice. That was a little funny. Y'all heard me laugh. That was a tad bit funny right there. Okay. Rock, who was famously slapped by Will Smith at the Oscars in 2022, wasn't the only celebrity hired for last weekend's soiree. Pratt, executive chairman of Pratt Industries, invited comedian Wally Collins and country singer Keith Urban to perform. You know, I used to hear a lot of people say they never liked Chris Rock. I ain't really care too much about him either. I mean, I ain't gonna go out to the movies to see a Chris Rock movie. I never did. I've always comp the DVD on the streets or whatever. But he's not really funny to me. But who am I? I hope that he can get over the slap and that, I hope that he has gotten over it. And I hope that perhaps someday he and Will can become friends again. I don't know. What y'all think? Let me know. It's your girl B Sparrow Buzz Sweet Talk Radio. Y'all, holla at y'all girl, okay? Well, okay.